When he went to the place where it was called, he erected an altar. Wherever Abraham went to, he erected an altar. The altar is the place where man meets with God. Man meets deity. That is the place of the altar. So he erected his altars. And then there was a famine and he went to Egypt. And he could not erect an altar in Egypt. He couldn't meet God in Egypt, as it were. Because in Egypt, there are certain sacrifices that you could do that will be an abomination to the Egyptians. There are certain things they will not allow. It will not be allowed and it will offend them. So he wasn't doing it. And Abraham did not record victories in Egypt. There was not much victory in Egypt. He didn't record victory over the Pharaoh. And some people say he said things that he was not supposed to say that were not completely accurate. He said things that were not accurate. He said partial truths, half truths, you see. So he didn't have victory. And his grandson, Jacob, moved with his family into Egypt. And then they went to be with Pharaoh. And in Egypt where they were, there was no altar. So they were not sacrificing to God. And then after time, they came into bondage, Egyptian bondage under the Pharaoh. And God